Vietnam has been becoming the miracle of Asia with remarkable growth in which the miraculous tourism growth has helped strongly the socio-economic development in many localities. FLC Group has been proudly going through this historic milestone, moving on the path to explore new promising destinations. With the motto "Think differently, do different things," we have awakened the potential lands on the way to successes and significant accomplishment. In mid-2014, FLC Samson Beach and Golf Resort were kicked off. This is a large-scale project with total investment of 12,000 billion Vietnam dong, comprising a lot of amenities such as an 18-hole golf course, a 1,300-seat international conference center, 2 five-star hotels, over 2,000 condos, 1,000 villas and soap houses, which has totally transformed a white swamp into such an appealing destination. The project has been granted with a series of impressive records and awards. Resort with the greatest number of swimming pools, resort with the largest saltwater swimming pool in Vietnam, and resort with the best architecture. The project has made contributions to change the seasonality in Samson tourism as well as the awareness in resort tourism in Central region. The next project is FLC Vĩnh Resort with an area of 250 hectares and a total investment of 22,000 billion Vietnam dong, and the first phase launched in early 2016. With the characteristic of the Red River Delta, the serene resort complex has become an impressive destination in the north of Vietnam. Also in 2016, FLC Quy Nhon Beach and Golf Resort, with a total investment of 20,000 billion Vietnam dong and built on 1,300 hectares, had the first phase put into operation, becoming the first five-star project in Binh Province. This project consists of 36 home golf league owners in top 3 golf courses in Asia, a wildlife safari, a marine tourism center, 1,000 five-star resort and hotel rooms, 500 villas, and more than 70 high-end amenities. In 2017, FLC Quy Nhon Beach and Golf Resort will expand to the second phase with a coastal hill. FLC Grand Hotel Quy Nhon having a size of nearly 1,500 rooms, expected to become the hotel with the greatest number of rooms in Vietnam. Besides, FLC Lux City Quy Nhon will placed into construction with over 1,000 villas and townhouses, bursting shopping boulevard and entertainment venue, which is expected to become the leading tourism and entertainment center in Vietnam in 2018. Achieving many local and international awards, FLC Quy Nhon Beach and Golf Resort has become the destination of choice for many artistic, cultural, and sporting events, helping to turn Bình Định into a new highlight on the international tourism map. In the near future, the visitor will be able to enjoy the magnificent scenery of Ha Long Bay from FLC Ha Long Bay Golf Club and Luxury Resort, worth 10,000 billion Vietnam dong, located on the highest beach of the city. Or they can experience the Southeast Asia largest golf link at FLC Quang Binh Beach and Golf Resort. The project worth 20,000 billion Vietnam dong, regarded as the largest project in the central region of the region. Together with a $2 billion entertainment complex at North Vương Island, FLC Do Son Beach and Golf Resort with an area of 530 hectares and a total investment of 10,000 billion Vietnam dong. FLC Nghệ An Beach and Resort with an area of 460 hectares and total investment of 8,000 billion Vietnam dong. FLC Quảng Ngãi Beach and Golf Resort with 3,800 hectares and many other large-scale resort complexes in all of potential tourism provinces across the country. FLC Group has confirmed our position as the leading golf resort real estate developer in Vietnam. In addition to resort developed throughout Vietnam, in Hanoi, FLC Group is also the developer of a large number of high-rise buildings with thousands of apartments, villas, and townhouses, satisfying the rising demand in the capital city of Vietnam. Up to date, FLC Group has carried out more than 80 projects across 29 provinces of the country, covering 100,000 hectares of land along 40 kilometers of beautiful coastline. and total assets reaching up to $9 billion. The journey of exploitation will not stop here. On the way to explore a potential market, we realize that it's essential to connect this destination and promote the tourism market. As a result, Bamboo Airways were established in 2018 to meet this demand. Being different and ambitious, Bamboo Airways bring a breath of fresh air and expectation to the domestic aviation market. Under the witness of Party General Secretary of Vietnam Nguyễn Phú Trọng and Deputy Foreign Minister Vương Đình Huệ, FLC Group signed two agreements worth $8.8 billion to purchase 44 Airbus and Boeing aircraft, 100 aircraft by 2022, 100 flight routes connecting big city and tourist destinations throughout Vietnam and around the world. Bamboo Airways will offer distinctive and 5-star service at reasonable price and great experience from a hybrid airline, a new model in the world. Having got the government approval for establishment in July 2018, Bamboo Airways is now ready to connect emerging destinations of Vietnam, thereby strengthening the regional network and promoting Vietnam tourism in the international market. Besides aviation, in 2017, FLC Group also started to expand operations in high-tech agriculture, with estimated investment of $1.5 billion and 50,000 hectares of land in many provinces in 2018-2020 period. Having signed agreement with Japanese and Israeli partners and future partners from New Zealand, Russia, Korea, FLC Farm aims to become the leading Vietnamese enterprise in production, processing, and export of local agricultural products in the next 5 years, helping to promote the value and position of Vietnam produce in the global market towards creating a sustainable agricultural ecosystem in the future. In 2017 and early 2018, FLC Group influenced outreach the border of Vietnam via the series of roadshows and workshops in Japan, Singapore, South Korea, United States, and so on. FLC brand name has been highly appreciated by investors, partners, customers, and media abroad. This is the foundation for the establishment of international office of FLC Group, with the first one in Tokyo, Japan in November 2017. In order to obtain this remarkable achievement, in addition to the clear vision and insightful leadership of Lord Trịnh Văn Quyết, is a contribution of over 10,000 skilled, experienced, and dedicated employees. Together with economic objectives, sustainability is also a key mission of FLC Group. The construction and economic projects have opened opportunity for thousands of contractors, partners, and tens of thousands of laborers in the supply chain. Every year, about 2 to 5% of total profits is allocated to community activities such as poverty reduction in remote areas, human resource training, and environmental protection. The mission of exploring potential lands is creating value in many provinces throughout Vietnam, from Quảng Ninh, Vĩnh Phúc, Thanh Hóa, Bình Định, Quảng Bình, and in the future to Bắc Ninh, Bắc Giang, Hải Phòng, Nghệ An, Huế, Quảng Ngãi, Gia Lai, Cần Thơ, Kiên Giang, Cà Mau. In responding to the invitation of local government, more than 40 provinces have been surveyed by FLC Group investment so far. Most of these are popular provinces with great potential but still sleeping on abundant resource. The large-scale construction, resort, and economic projects developed by FLC Group have been and will be driving force for tourism growth in many provinces, creating tens of thousands of jobs, attracting private investment, thereby making contribution to the country's socio-economic development.